toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, squaring off with another team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pirates offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So Tulane's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Davidson. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Now the play fake. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Tulane! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Got the quick completion. There he goes. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Hauser. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Montgomery. Still running at the 40. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks the tackle.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights. Good. Are forced to settle for 3. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards, continue to do that, and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Bringing it back.
And man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Looking left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Fires to the tight end, and they pick up just a few on that completion. The Pirates moving quickly to the line. Off the RPO, complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Okay, ready? So 1st down here as they go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodriguez. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move, it's Montgomery. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Back to throw, it's Hauser. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. It's Pickett. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Cobb. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. The give on the option. He breaks a tackle.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grab behind the line. It's Preston. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Gets it out fast. Give him 6. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. Got it in the middle. It's Pickett. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on 1st down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's going to run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it with ease.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabs it inside the 15. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
The Pirates in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Makes the grab. Touchdown, East Carolina. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Wants to throw on first down. He slings it deep to the left. And it's picked off for the third time today. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play, and in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Looking for the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. That's caught. It's Hayes. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the running back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Greenway. Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your court.
There he goes. The 20. The inside. Touchdown, ECU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Bunch formation for these receivers. On the run, it's Davidson. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Preston. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work for the 1st down in the final period of this one. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reed. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the touchdown, Tulane! They move on top here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
East Carolina, 31.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. What a grab with one hand. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. To the air, it's Hauser. Going for 6. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Pressure coming. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, man, it's nice to have a guy that can do that, a quarterback that can extend plays. You don't get the loss, right? Like, he was sacked. He was dead to rights, but he breaks out of it and then doesn't turn a bad play into a catastrophe, just throws the football away and live to fight another play.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Turning it on! That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. The give to the tailback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Tulane comes to the line needing less than a yard on third down. Gives it on the option. Finds a little space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Green Wave. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Back to throw, it's Hauser. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And the Pirates headed quickly to the line.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go.
Brings into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Line gets set. First down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this. Making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. So the first part of the job is done. They got the touchdown. Now for the two to make it a field goal game.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They'll give it to the back. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. At the 45, on his way. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got to stop